welcome back to our Texas homestead. Today we decided to have deviled eggs for dinner. So I'm going to show you almost a foolproof way to be able to boil your eggs and peel them without tearing the eggs apart. And then we're going to make the deviled eggs. So right now we got 12 eggs just in cold water. So we're going to bring that to a boil. And it'll boil for two minutes, and then I'll turn it off and let it just sit for 10 minutes, and then we'll soak it in a cold water bath. So once it comes up to a boil, we'll bring it back. Okay, so it's come up to a boil. So we're gonna let it boil for 2 minutes, and then I'll bring you back and show you the next step. Okay, so the timer just went off. 2 minutes is up. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm just going to let it sit here for 10 more minutes. Okay, so our 10 minutes is up from the eggs just sitting there in the hot water. Going to drain all the water. And then we're going to let them sit in an ice bath for another 3 minutes to get them to cool off. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes, so we're going to try and crack them and see how they look. Peeled perfect. And it's nice and yellow inside. So I'm going to peel the rest of these, and then we'll make some deviled eggs.
Alright, we're back. Now she's got all the eggs boiled, got all the yolks in a dish. And then we're going to start adding our ingredients. I get 1/4 cup of mayo. And this is for 12 large eggs, so this is how much you would use. Try to make sure you get it all. I usually try to overfill mine so that way I don't have to scrape it as much. Say 1 tablespoon of butter, okay? Now this is homemade butter, and you want it at room temperature. And you want it at room temperature. Of course, if you saw some of our videos, you know we make our own butter. Now we need 2 teaspoons of mustard. Now, for some reason I can only find my 1/2 teaspoon for. I have a few of them, but can't find them all. Kids like to find different drawers to put them in, and we get tired of searching. They come up sooner or later in the day or the next week. All right. Y'all are going to think this is weird and different, and you know, it's one of those things I was always told, don't knock it till you tried it. You need 2 teaspoons of pickle juice. Yeah, I know. It sounds odd. But it's actually really good. What? Y'all aren't getting anything? Alright, now 2 teaspoons of Dijon Mustard. The extra liquid always goes in. 1/8 a teaspoon of salt. Yes, our salt looks a little different than most. It's the Redmonds real salt. It's got a lot more minerals and stuff in it for you. It makes it a whole lot better. And if you're using that pink Himalayan salt, y'all need to stay away from that stuff. That, or you need to Google what all is in your pink Himalayan salt. All the, what was it, like plutonium and uranium, all different kinds of stuff that's in those. It was crazy when we really sat down and looked at it. So yes, we no longer have pink Himalayan salt in the house. Also need an 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. And another odd thing that you're all going to think, why are you doing this, is Tabasco. Just need a dash. I like a longer dash than most, but just a dash of Tabasco gives it a flavor. It doesn't really give it a whole lot of heat or anything, but it changes your taste and makes some really good eggs. And of course, mush it up. And my wife is standing here and accomplished something on her watch. Some kind of physical activity of standing, I'm assuming. You want it mixed really well. You don't want any clumps or anything. You want it nice and smooth. It's easier to do it with a fork than it is in a blender. Make sure you get all your mayo incorporated. So what all do y'all like on your deviled eggs? One of the good toppings that that me and Patty went out and had kind of a late brunch or lunch dinner. We went to a little place that served deviled eggs, and they had bacon and paprika, I believe, on their eggs. And they were actually really good. I've never really had them with bacon. Was surprising how good it was. But as I said, most people haven't had it with pickle juice or Tabasco in it. And we just use Mount Olive. That's about the only pickle we buy around here. We like the fermented ones better than the vinegar ones like that. And they were actually good though. It was a good little date. All right, I'm gonna let her come over and fill these up. We actually broke one when we were getting the shell off of it. Got a little deep with my finger when I did it, and you know, it happens.
So you just spoon up a little bit and dab it in there.
I don't recommend bacon bits though. Fresh bacon would be a whole lot better. Bacon bits, no, not good on these.
Yeah.
Of course, our dogs wouldn't care what we dropped as long as we dropped them something on the floor. I know y'all see them in the videos all the time, lurking around the kitchen because they know we're usually good to drop something. And if you wanted to get real fancy with it, you can take a Ziploc bag, just snip the end of it off, and use it as a
piping.
Yeah, that way, kind of like you would for a cake, and you can fill your eggs with it that way. We just find a spoon's just faster. It's kind of faster, I guess. One less transfer out of one bowl to a Ziploc bag.
But I was glad we found a way to get these cooked and peeled without having them all come apart, because eggs are so expensive right now.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste them all trying to get a good looking deviled egg.
Chicks, and yes, I know, I missed that one. All right. I know you're getting one to try. Guys, don't worry about the Tabasco sauce. Don't worry about the pickle juice. Try it. It's not going to hurt you to try it. It's really good. Of course, deviled eggs are like one of my favorite things. But yeah, no spice. You get a little flavor from the Tabasco, a little flavor from the pickle juice. They're absolutely great. Add some bacon. I've even seen people chop up sliced pickle and put on top of them. And I think that would be really good. That's going to be, I'm actually going to try that here in a little bit. So, we appreciate y'all for swinging by and watching our video. Be sure you like, subscribe, share. And if y'all got any questions or need anything, just put it down in the box. We're more than happy to answer them for you. And we will see y'all next time on Our Texas Homestead.